A Marlboro woman is leading efforts to combat the opioid crisis by remembering its victims. Kathy Leonard's son died of an overdose in 2014, and she's trying to make sure no parent has to live through what she did. Our Jandrow has the story.
More than 2,000 purple flags are in downtown Marlboro, each one a symbol of a person in Massachusetts who died of an opioid overdose last year.
I'm a very visual learner, so I thought, okay, it's one thing to hear this number, but it would be another thing to see it. And so that's where I got the idea to do purple flags.
Kathy Leonard never expected her son to be represented by one of those flags. He died in 2014. It was then Leonard realized she needed to do something.
I have tried to do whatever I can to help other people who are grieving, as well as people who need to get into treatment. It just helps me to heal, to help other people.
Leonard was one of many Wednesday taking part in a vigil commemorating International Overdose Awareness Day.
Every person who loses someone to the disease of addiction, deserves our compassion and our support.
In an effort to help families, grief supporter Franklin Cook spoke to the crowd. Cook has helped create a new program called SAID-OD, which stands for Support After a Death by Overdose.
Someone who's been through that can be very helpful to someone who's going through that.
Also speaking was former NFL player Chris Sullivan. Sullivan spent time with the Patriots during his 6 years in the league, but his addiction to alcohol and drugs took over his life.
I had a bad heroin habit, and I thought I was different because I graduated college and I got into the NFL.
Wednesday's vigil was the 5th organized by Leonard. Her goal? No more flags.
You don't have to be another one of those flags, that there is hope out there and there are people that are willing to support you. You just have to ask.
Now behind me are exactly 2,032 purple flags. The Department of Public Health posted numbers earlier this month saying opioid overdose-related deaths were down 11%. Leonard says those numbers are great, but there's still a lot of work to be done. As for SAID-OD, Cook says he expects the website to be up and ready by November. In Marlboro, I'm Jandrow, Worcester News Tonight.